Well, Judy, the rally broke up just about an hour ago, and the police are estimating that it was about 25,000 people, and that would make it one of the largest pro-troops, pro-war rallies that we have seen. But just to give you a sense of where we are, we're literally right across the street from Ground Zero. And there were a lot of people who came here who not only had lost some family members on Ground Zero and those who wanted to, who have worked in the Ground Zero, but the people who work here have probably never seen so many people who are actually smiling to be in a place that is so sad. Lots of hard hats, lots of American flags, lots of singing. This was a rally that was put together by the construction and building workers union, so many of them had been told that they could come down here, that they wouldn't be paid for the time that they came down here for, but they did come down in large numbers, and many of them, the people who have their sons and daughters who are serving in the military now, are saying that that's exactly the kind of message that they want to send to their sons and daughters who are serving right now in Iraq and in Kuwait and in the area. So joining me now is Olga Gomez, whose son Andres is serving right now in Kuwait. Now tell me, Olga, you have said that your son has seen some of the anti-war demonstrations. Why do you think it was important, or what do you think the message is that he's going to get from this demonstration?
He's going to get a wonderful message, a message of support for them, because they believe the reason why because they have to try to at least to show the whole world that what we suffer here on this site on September 11, as a New Yorker that he is a consequence of Saddam Hussein, Al-Qaeda. They all link it.
Yeah, we were saying that there are some people who say that there has been no definitive proof between Saddam Hussein, Al-Qaeda, September 11th, but you were saying that your son spoke to you this morning. What did he say?
He said this morning, Mommy, we had no doubt that is one and the same, because the missiles that have been landing few feet away from us, they are the kind of missiles that Saddam Hussein said that he doesn't have. So what is the difference between lying on that and lying saying that he doesn't have weapons of mass destruction?
Olga, just tell me what went on for you inside as you saw these thousands and thousands of people who were out here clearly sending a message to the troops, a message to your son.
Well, I could not hold my tears coming down my eyes, because I know that my son is very concerned about what the Americans think about the work that they're doing. He's an American, and he feels that he needs to be there to bring freedom and liberty to people that cannot help themselves, and we are the only ones that could do it.
And because you're Cuban, you says that he has a very particular understanding of that.
Because he was born in the United States, but we are Cuban Americans, and we have suffered for 45 years in the hands of a dictator that is no different between Saddam Hussein and Fidel Castro.
And what's going to be, when you talk to your son in the next few days, what are you going to say to him?
I'm going to tell him, my son, CNN is carrying your message, your hope, and your feelings.
Okay, thank you very much, Olga. We'll certainly try. Again, Judy, this is a very sacred space. There are some September 11th families, one group in particular that is opposed to this war, that said that they were very concerned about this site being used for any political rallies. They clearly were not here. But for the people who were here, for the workers who are working in the Ground Zero site, who took a break, this was in fact a very important place to hold this rally today. Judy.